Alright, you boys and girls, as we have now Pepe starting that meme coin season that we've been waiting for, and we've seen now today Turbo meme coin going for some massive rallies. This shows right now that your eyes should be on meme coins, as we are now looking at this money rotation going from the high caps to mid caps, which are next to pump, which are the ones I'm gonna share with you in today's video. So with no further ado, let's get into today's video. Let's discover this meme coins. Let's talk about the top meme coins and the ones that are ready to explode right now. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and as usual, nothing is financial advice. This show is for entertainment and some education, and hopefully finding God. Now guys, that we have Pepe pumping, you start to see now how we start a meme coin season, right? So we've been tracking those, right? I'm not gonna share with you this every time, but basically whenever Pepe starts to pump, starts to pull those all-time highs, start to put those fat green candles, we do get a meme coin season. So if you just caught this a little chip here, which is gonna keep playing out throughout this bull market, you can just use this and make as much money as possible just by keeping your eyes on Pepe. It doesn't matter if you're holding it or if you are not holding it, but you must be looking at Pepe as it's the one that starts those massive runs. So since it started this run, Doge started rallying, Floki started rallying, BONK started rallying, and even Book of Meme started rallying. Now Book of Meme is at 1 billion, officially making a 5x since its dip, and I've been sharing with you that since people got really excited about it, since it got listed on Binance and all that, people like to buy the top and all that. But now if you are a follower of the channel, you start to understand these things now. So it went down 70%, 75%, and the plan was that it's gonna play around here a little bit before it pumps, and it's playing exactly as predicted. Now it's up 5x from that time, so it's pumping. Now it's still gonna keep pumping, right? These top meme coins are always gonna keep pumping. By always, I mean throughout the bull market, right? There gonna be a time to exit, but it's not now. So you see BONK also is pumping, Floki is pumping, even Breton Base now it's pumping, right? So that's very key to understand where we are in the cycle. So money rotation goes from the high cap meme coins to the mid cap to the new shiny object or the low market cap ones, the ones below 10 million, 8 million, 5, and those that I will share with you in the next video, right? So once we get there. So now we know the money is here, and we got Turbo pumping, right? Turbo out of nowhere pulling those great massive fat green candles. Now remember, some guy was always asking about Turbo in the comment section. Well, congratulations, now Turbo is up. And as I've been saying, it doesn't matter which meme coin you're holding, right? Just make sure the community is there, make sure that Twitter pages are strong, make sure that they're doing what it takes, right? And that's what all it's really needed now for meme coins this cycle. Meme coins are gonna have an easy go this cycle, literally. As long as people still don't believe in them, this cycle is just gonna be about meme coins, and they're all gonna have an easy ride. At some point, they're all gonna get priced out, they're all gonna be too expensive, and the other ones that did not pump will get their time or their turn, right? So if you've been patient with Turbo, you got rewarded while watching Pepe and all those back in the day pumping, and possibly a lot of people cheated Turbo back in the days. So who are the guys that are gonna get rewarded next now? So very important to understand that. So we need to understand how the money flows. Money flows from the top, goes from Pepe, Doge, these guys, and keeps going lower as these guys become more expensive and people start to get richer, right? People are already up a lot of money now on these coins, especially Book of Meme 5x from the lows. So what do people do? They go down here, they start looking, right? So the same thing we're gonna do here on today's video. I'm also gonna share with you these coins, but also we will learn by yourself to do this in the bull market. Now we have an ETH season because Pepe it's pumping, so everything that is related to ETH, even on the base chain, because they are valued on ETH or valued on that ETH side, but mostly ETH meme coins are gonna be the biggest runners. Now we're gonna see possibly Solana and Avalanche. So if we go down here, what we see first is Myro. Myro now is slowly building itself as one of the top meme coins on Solana, following Doge and BONK, and it's already listed on major exchanges like Bybit, which is the doorway to even larger exchanges. So if we look at the Myro chart, which also I've been sharing with you for a long time, so most of you already hold this, but we're just gonna look at the chart to see what's going on with it. So if we look at the chart, we can see now that Myro is bouncing from here, right? Getting ready for that next leg up that's gonna take it to the next new all-time highs and the next leg up on Myro, so which could be very astronomical right now, looking at how the charts are doing and knowing that Myro is one of these strong meme coins on Solana and all that stuff listed on big exchanges and all that. Now remember this pattern, guys. You're gonna see it on all these coins that I'm gonna share with you now that are all ready for that pump, or all are ready to kind of benefit from this mid-cap run. So Myro, chart-wise, just closed this huge, massive engulfing, we call it, right? We call it a engulfing fatty green candle weekly. So usually this signals another push up, right? And these candles here were 5 weeks of Myro going sideways, and now we took it to the upside signal. The market is signaling that it wants to move higher from this range. So it's gonna see a continuation this week, and possibly even next week we're gonna see this going higher, right? Possibly, right? But the charts are saying that going into this meme coin season. So Myro is first. Now the second, if we keep scrolling, now it doesn't matter, you can look at all these coins charts. I just like the oldest ones, right? Because they already got that first initial sell-off, and the disbelievers and the weak spaghetti hands already left, which gives it a better chance at running and rallying even higher. So Apu is a recent coin, that's why I'm not gonna look into it. Second one we got is Coq Inu on Avalanche, the top meme coin on Avalanche, and we all know that Avalanche is serious with getting those meme coins running on its chain. So, and also Coq Inu is listed on some decent exchanges like Bybit, right? So look at that again, the same chart, guys. We can see that all of them, even though Coq Inu hasn't started yet its run, but you can see now, so this is its 7th week of just going sideways range, right? But it's ready, like we've seen with Myro, right? So we've seen also with Myro this happening, and then this big candle up. So I do think that Coq Inu is ready for doing that as well, and possibly putting in a new all-time high, which means from here a new all-time high would do a 2x or even higher. We could see maybe a 3-4x on Coq Inu once this starts to trend higher again. Like you can see here, previously when it broke out with 2 weekly green candles, massive weekly candles. Possibly we're gonna see this as well here happening with this meme coin season what we're witnessing right now. So what we got next, we got Ponky. It's a newcomer too. Now it's already up and running. We're not gonna be looking at it much, but the next one we got, which is an older one, which already got that initial sell-off. The charts are also looking like ready to pump, which is ladies. Now keep in mind, guys, these coins have been forgotten by people, which usually means they are ready to pump. And if we look at the chart as well, like Myro, like Coq Inu, it also has this, right, this curve up, bullish weekly close, previous weekly close, breaking out from a range, ready to pull another rally up. And it's also an 8 coin. So once this starts to run, it runs really hard. So if we compare these with Turbo, by the way, which basically has the same thing going on. So if we look at that and we add ladies, we can see it's following the same path, right? So ladies is the orange chart, and we can see some similarities, right? So you see this first peak here, the second peak here, and now Turbo already made the run, right? Already made that massive run. So ladies is ready for that one. Coq Inu and all those have the same pattern as Turbo, as Myro, and as all those got the same thing. If we add Myro now here, so Myro is the blue one, and you all see, guys, so you can see now they all are following the same path, following Turbo, right? The same pattern, peak, and then we have this formation here, this bottom formation. Turbo already ran, which benefited from this recent meme coin season, and we got Myro, ladies, and even if we add Coq Inu, they all have this double top to the upside, and then a formation, a bottom formation, and then we see Turbo running, which means those are likely to follow. Very important to keep looking at those. Now probably you already hold those if you are a follower, but just to update you guys. Now what we got next is Grok. Now Grok is related to Elon. I've been sharing with you this one at around $20 million in its market cap. It's been picking up. Finally, people are starting to wake up to that coin. It is related to Elon Musk and all that hype and all that stuff. So we don't need really to talk about the fundamentals much now on Grok, but if we look at the charts, we are gonna notice something as well very similar. It's just that Grok hasn't really done its second top, right? So we've seen this top first, right? This first top, we've seen it on Myro, we've seen it on ladies, we've seen it on Coq Inu, and we've seen it on Turbo. So now it looks like Grok is gonna do the second one here, and maybe another bottom formation, and then the massive run. But nonetheless, this is also a very bullish looking chart now, bouncing with 2 massive green weekly candles, and very likely we're gonna take out this high to see the same pattern again. See this, then come back, test back here, and then we go for that final push up. So that's gonna put Grok right around here, 500, maybe $600 million market cap, and also Grok is on 8, which gives it that extra boost, right? So So that's when it comes to Grok. The next one is Toshi. And you guys will tell me what you notice as well with these charts, right? So if we look at Toshi. Now Toshi as well has the double top we're talking about. So this double top to the upside, first stop, bottom, first stop, bottom, right? Bottom formation. And most importantly, now for some reason, Toshi has been going down or printing those red weekly candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red weekly candles, which means the likelihood of another push up is very high now, since a lot of sell-off has been going on here, a lot of spaghetti hands left, which means it gives it that real bullish momentum. Once it starts to trend higher, the sellers are all out, right? No more sellers, goodbye. And then that massive run is gonna start same way, guys. Now we see that double top bottom formation, like Turbo, like ladies, like Myro, like Coq Inu, and all that. Now it's just that Turbo already put that massive breakout, right? The leg up, or that final push up to the upside, just puts it today at around $500-600 million in its market cap, a massive run. So Toshi is next. Now the next one is ARB Doge, or AI Doge. Now you see, guys, the same thing again. So what we notice again, top, bottom, top, and this one also bottoming with a bullish engulfing candle. This is very important to know, these guys here. When a candle closes this big above the previous range, this usually signals a bullish momentum. That's also on ARB Doge, the same thing that we've seen, double top here, bottoming, and then ready for that fly up. So we could see this also happening with ARB Doge. Now you can see a lot of meme coins have this now, guys, because what? Money rotation. And you can see the charts are already starting to signal there is a storm coming, right? A pump is coming, and the charts are ready for it, right? Most of them have had some sort of like 5, 6, 7 weeks of sideways or sell-off or something like that, and now they are ready to put in that massive run. So these are a few coins that I'm looking at right now. I hold most of them. Now let's look at Snake as the last one. Now Snake as well here is holding strong. Now Snake has a different story. Now Snake is on Cardano, not so much volume there, but nonetheless it's listed on a few good exchanges, right? It's also doing this in a different manner, right? So it has a top, a bottom, but the second top did not really take the previous high, but we are as well back to this bottom here. So this line you see here, this orange that is going here holding the price up, is a volume weighted moving average, which we call a VWAP, right? A VWAP, which usually acts as a strong support. I remember when we used to make those technical analysis videos on Pepe, we used to really use that volume weighted average, moving average, to really do some TA on Pepe, and it was really helpful. So you can see it's been holding on Snake for a long time. Now keep in mind, Snake has just been going up for a long time and now going sideways. This, in my opinion, is an accumulation, right? That keeps it ready, like so possibly a W or some double bottom or whatever you want to call it, for that massive breakout. That's also very bullish chart wise, fundamentally wise, and especially it's gonna benefit from that mid cap run. And the list goes on, guys, right? So now you got a blueprint. You can look for meme coins that have these patterns right now, but mostly now because the money is on those mid caps, so there aren't many mid caps right now, right? So there are very few, and basically those are the ones I think right now are ready chart wise, fundamental wise, and all that to benefit from this mid cap run that we are witnessing right now, right? It's already started, and I do think right now that people are looking at it right now, especially after they seen a book of meme reclaiming the 1 billion mark, BONK coming on that BONK pumping, Floki pumping, Dog, we've had Pepe, even Breton basis pumping, and especially Turbo right now out of the blue making that massive run, which signals a lot of people now are looking. MAGA Trump is pumping, more coin, right? I'm not looking at those because the market cap is already too high, right? 500 million and all that. So I want to look at the next ones, the ones that are coming up next. So these are the coins I'm looking at right now, guys. Here, I hope this was helpful, and as soon as we are gonna get the DGen part, or the low market cap part of the cycle, of the meme coin season cycle, I'm gonna make you another video. So probably it's gonna happen this weekend or next week. We're gonna witness the money rotation as soon as these guys are done pumping, and then we're gonna witness that going towards the lower market cap coins. Possibly we're gonna start to see again the degeneracy and pump.fun and the pre-sale mania and all that stuff coming back. But before that, we're gonna see the low market cap ones running. I'm gonna share with you some of those in upcoming videos, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, very important if you want to make it this cycle. And I really appreciate you watching this video till the end. I hope you and wish you have a good day today, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.